Okay, this reading is for my Aries. It's from April to the 1st to the 15th. Um, and this is for anybody Aries rising, a lot of Aries in your chart, or sun sign. I got the color light green for you, and it's the second person I've gotten this color for, but yours is more like a neon kind of greenish to yellow, if you want to look up the meaning of that color. Now, the other person's reading, I saw it negatively aspected. For Aries, I feel it in more positive light. Also got cat for you, okay? So cat can be several things. It can mean love, it can mean comfort, it can mean home, it can mean intuition. So we'll see how it comes up a little bit more in this reading. Let me see, whose deck am I using here? I don't know the name of it. It's got a really pretty background, like the green is there too. It's interesting because it got, the images kind of are so different than traditional tarot. And I got the Hierophant again. For some reason, in all the readings, I'm getting the Hierophant. And if anybody watches me long term, they know that's the card that I have the most issue with. So let me start this reading off. You got a lot of difficult cards here, and I'm really surprised because it's not the feeling I got when I tapped into your energy, Aries. So we'll see, because it ends in a very good card. So we'll see what's going on here, because I really haven't looked at it yet or spent any time with it. So starting off here, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is a very interesting representation here, as if, you know, she has 5 rats in one hand and 5 rats in the other, and she got her little kitty cat earring. So I felt cat very strongly for you, and the reading starts off with a cat, and she's the catcher of all rats here, boy, I tell you. So the Six of Pentacles in traditional tarot is often about receiving money and giving money. So, you know, this representation of the cats here, I guess the value would be the rats and catching the rats. So you really have some value here. So we're starting the reading off with the Six of Pentacle card, and the cat that catches the rats, and that's the value of the cats to this person's life. And so I'm going to read it as traditional. You're starting off your reading. You're starting off your April 1st to the 15th. You're starting off with the energy of abundance, as if you caught something of value, okay? As if you received something of value and you're also able to give value, okay? So that's how we're starting off this reading for my Aries. So Aries, right now at the beginning of April, you have some value. You have value to give, and you have gifts that make you money, and some connection to cat energy. Cat energy to me is intuitive, but crossing your path is a major arcana for this next 2 weeks. And to me, I always feel like this is energy of, let's see, what you should try to flow with for the next 2 weeks, and go with this energy instead of fighting against it. Do activities that go along with this energy. Flow with it. And to me, it's the Judgment card in traditional tarot. But we see this lady coming out of the rose. She's blooming out of the middle of the rose, but you have to go through a maze to get to her. And the bunny with the golden key. So traditional Judgment cards tell us that you need to stand before your maker and be held accountable for your past actions. Were they good actions? Were they bad actions? So right now you're being over the next 2 weeks, some karma. Let's put it that way, even though I hate the word karma because most people don't understand karma and it's thrown around a hell of a lot. And really, the only way to understand karma is to go into a deep meditative state and have esoteric wisdom given to you. It's not really, anyways. You have some karmic actions that you are going to be kind of paying back over the next 2 weeks. You gave something out. What are you going to get back in return? So both of those cards kind of have that energy of giving and receiving, but you're kind of at a very huge karmic level, as if you're meeting your maker and he's saying, well, you did this. Is it good or is it bad? And what is it going to bring to your life as a result over the next 2 weeks? Now, here now we have another major arcana. And let me count the major arcanas in your reading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 major arcana. So when there's more major arcana than just minor cards, it tells me that you're on a path of destiny, that what is happening right now in your life was meant to happen. There's no way around it, okay? We just have moments of our lives that there are paths that had to happen, that no matter what you did to try to get off that path, it's going to happen anyways. Okay, so this card, the lady is sleeping on the fish and flying through the air, so it's a very dreamy card. Let's see. The number 14 would be temperance in traditional tarot. So it tells me that your dreams are not ready to manifest right now. They're in the working, okay? So there's some interesting things going on here. So we're already starting off the reading. This is what the reading is going to talk about. It's like you have some energy that you put out. You had some value. You have a gift that makes you some money. But you're standing before your maker and you're being judged over the next 2 weeks. So remember that for the next 15 days. What you put out, you're going to get back, okay? So make sure you're putting out what you would like to get back. And you also have an angel around you or have some force around you that is trying or is right now mixing things up in your favor. It's like things are being worked behind the scenes for your best, but it takes time. In the recent past, the Hierophant card, and I've been seeing this in every single reading, and it's a very card of tradition, of following man's way, of following the leader, getting information through a leader. Maybe it's a boss, but this energy is in the recent past. Okay, it's past from your life, what recently just happened. So, you know, you're standing before like a Pope type figure. He's a monkey for some reason in this reading. So, and then you got another major arcana beside it, and this is what's coming for you, the Devil card. So, a lot of very interesting things. Standing before your maker, the Temperance card, which is usually shown as an angel, mixing things up. And then you got like the Hierophant, which is like the Pope. It's a really religious figure, for the leader of the religious, organized religion for whatever it is at that time. And then you got the Devil card. So it looks like to me you're getting some payback time. There is something, oh my goodness. Aries, this is a difficult reading because this is the near future. Okay, so you're going to have to face the demons in you, okay? And it's a bitter pill to swallow because this is literally, these are the little dwarfs, and this is Snow White after she's been given the poison apple. So it really looks like to me that you did something that was not the right path for you. Maybe you got angry and you hit somebody, and now legally you're having to face someone in charge and say, okay, you took the wrong path. Maybe you were drinking and you did something stupid, or something that you now regret that has brought some yucky stuff into your life that you have to deal with. But it's only the next 15 days. That's the good thing, Aries. I hate to bring bad news, but there's somebody watching who knows what this is about. Just in the recent past, you had to stand before somebody and plead your case, or you did something that was not a good path for you, and now you're paying the price for it. So you're going to see that playing out in your life over the next 2 weeks. So the action was already taken. Now you're just kind of getting the repercussions of getting back what you dished out. Okay, so you have to go through the consequences of that. And these are all major arcanas. There's nothing you can change about this. This was a destiny thing. Okay, so. And then we got the moon card after that. But the good thing is, okay, so this is actually like the strength card. No, this is the actual death card. So you got the devil, then you got the death and ending. So you're not dying, but you're paying back. Something is a bitter pill to swallow, some poison being given to this person. So, but the good thing is the divorce come and save the day for her, right? And they tend to her and they look after her, so you're not alone. Now, this is in your deep subconscious, okay? This is the moon, okay? And, we see somebody in the water and a deep subconscious issue coming to the front here, people. Or Aries, my Aries rising, and I'm sorry for this such a difficult reading for you for the next 2 weeks. But it's stuff you got to take care of. There's just no turning back on this. There's no advice that I can give you other than to say you're going to get through it. It's 15 days and the end is good, okay? So what I see here is deep subconscious issues coming up, maybe some craziness, some things being brought to the light, things that were hidden from you. You're coming to some realizations about yourself. Perhaps some of you are dealing with addiction. Some of you are just saying, okay, this is not the path that I want for myself anymore, The killing of the rats, started it all. And ever since then, you've been kind of going downhill here. So it's so odd that card is there, and that I felt the cat so strong. Like, did you pounce on something and it was not the right thing for you? Is kind of the image that I'm getting. So next to Aries, you have this 9. This is the 9 of Swords. They're literally hiding from that bunny rabbit. Where did we see another bunny with the golden key? They're literally hiding from the bunny now. All these bunny cards coming up for Easter and the Hierophant. I mean, I got so many Easter cards. So now she's with her bunny, but to start it off, you're just going to be kind of depressed over the next 15 days, Aries. I'm so sorry. This is a difficult reading, but there is salvation at the end, so bear with me. And then you got the 8 of Swords, the 9 and 8. It's almost like you're not even progressing. It's as if you're going backwards, So the 8 of Swords, you feel trapped, you feel sad, you feel scared, you feel unsure what's going to happen now. You did something you shouldn't have done, and now you're paying the price for it, okay? But the good thing is, over the next 2 weeks, you will pay the price for it, okay? It's all going to play out, and it's going to be a very difficult 2 weeks for you. Okay, that's all I can say. But then when we hit April 15, the outcome is a new beginning. So we started with the Pentacle. We started with perhaps you took something that wasn't yours. Pentacles is about giving money and receiving money. Are you the one receiving it? Are you poor? Are you broke? Are you in some desperate way that you needed money? Or are you taking money? Are you giving money? Did you do something that, obviously you did something that you weren't supposed to do, and it has to do with money. It has to do with your physical abundance on this earth. It's like you received a payout or something that you shouldn't have gotten. But then we end with the Ace of Pentacles. So over the next 2 weeks, you're dealing with some yucky, gooey, grimy, awful stuff. You're going through every range of emotion that there possibly is. But do know, in time, in the other readings, this would show an angel here. And temperance means patience. In time, this is going to work out. But for the next 2 weeks, you're going to go through some suffering, Aries. It's all here. I'm very sorry. It's going to be crying. You're going to be depressed. It's going to be scary for you. You could even possibly, some of you facing some time in jail. I don't know what happened. So what I get here is a strong energy of someone who, I feel like in the heat of the moment, maybe perhaps like somebody hit somebody and then they had to suffer the repercussions of it. But with starting with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like somebody maybe took some money, received some money, got some money somehow. The rat's there, you know. The rat. You did something that you shouldn't have done. I'm sorry, Aries. So you're going to pay over the next 2 weeks. But by the 15th, it will be cleared away. It will be done. So in the meantime, you're going to go through a lot of regret. But finally, in the end, it's cleared away. And you're free to make a new beginning, a new start. Okay, so restitution will be paid. You will pay for what you did. Okay. And by 2 weeks, you will be in a new beginning and a fresh start. And like I say, it's Easter time. By soon, we're coming up to Easter time. There's a lot of Easter type of energy, spring energy, new beginning energy. So you got something you got to clear away, but the new beginning is coming for you on the 15th. Okay, so by the 15th, Aries, if you're going through some difficulty here, you did something you shouldn't have done, it's going to be cleared away. Perhaps you got in a car accident, you did something. You did something that was not, that you got to pay for. Anyways, you got that. So, okay, so I'm going to ask the angels and dolphin cards, what do you most need to do to stay calm, be happy, to deal with this over the next 2 weeks? What's the best advice for any Aries who is watching this and is involved in this payback time? What is the best advice for them? Compassion. Be compassionate with yourself and others. Soften your heart with respect to this situation. All people involved, including yourself. So as soon as I saw the card, I got towards yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? Don't have so much regret for whatever it is that you did, okay? And I still don't quite understand what the connection with the cat is. Maybe I can ask one of the cards, okay? So what is this connection to the cat here? What is the message? Because cat is usually like a guide, their intuition. You acted catty. Okay, that's the message that I got. You acted catty. What is the connection to the cat? And again, a money card. Something happened at work, I really feel. Some disaster, something not great happened at your work or in connection with your money. Okay, so have compassion for yourself. We all make mistakes, Aries, okay? And have compassion for anybody who is involved in this in any kind of way. And that is how you will get through it the easiest. Okay, so I'm sorry for such a difficult reading. It was the only difficult one that I got, and it's such a bummer. But the good thing is to know that it's going to be done by 15 days, okay? So if you would like your own personal reading or extended reading, the information to contact me is below. If you're in America, you get an additional 25% off. Everything is on sale on my site, but for Americans, because of the change rate, is 25% or more right now. So I didn't check it today, but I checked it a few days ago. It was 25%. So there you have it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. On the 15th, I'll be making more videos, and we'll see where you're at then. But I know for sure, Aries, any difficulty you're going through, first of all, there's nothing you could have done about it, okay? It's destiny. It's out of your hands now, okay? So just ride with this week and be compassionate, okay? Love and peace.